Hey guys, it's the Hauntermits, and as you know, Spirit Halloween recently released 5 new animatronics, and they are now all featured on their website. We're going to take a look at 2 of those. These are the last 2 of the 5. We already looked at 3 of them, and the last 2 we're going to take a look at. We're going to check out the Electrified Corpse and Two-Faced Teddy. Alright, here we go with the Electrified Corpse. Oh, look at him shaking.
Oh my goodness. He's definitely has some shock value
and
there.
His eyes are lit up. And listen to him. He sounds like he's in agony.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah, and guys, he's a remake from a 2016 animatronic.
Interesting.
Okay, here we see him hanging upside down. You get a good look at him here in this image here.
Is he only upside down?
Yes, he's upside down. I think you hang him. I'm not sure. I'd like to see, how he's packaged and how they suggest. But everything I've seen him in...
He's hanging.
He's hanging,
That makes sense.
Look at all the electrical, things, wires and stuff coming out of him. And, look at his hand hanging. I don't know. What do you think about,
So if you want to think about it as like the subway theme, like maybe he's coming in from like the top of a subway car, or I don't know,
or even in the middle of a subway, he could be hanging like in the train or something, like in a subway train.
That would definitely be something scary to see.
Look at that! I see a wire in his mouth. I never noticed that before. And there you go.
He's pretty big.
He's 3'6" tall from the ceiling down.
That would be awesome in a big window.
Next, we're going to take a look at Two-Faced Teddy.
Well, I always love a clown, and that cackle, that screech is great.
Oh my God, listen to that. And look at his face. He's got 2 faces. One is a grimace, and the other is a frown, and it is pretty creepy.
Absolutely. I love his color scheme as well.
Yeah, and look at this image here. You're seeing him head on. What do you think about like his outfit?
So I like it because it's not your typical clown colors. They're more like Halloween colors, that like kind of orange and the black.
There you see that frown on that. I like this. This one you could get a good look at that frowning face of his.
I wish there wasn't quite as much space between the face and the body, but I understand that's probably how it can turn with ease.
He has those big clown feet. Look at those. Look at his hands. Look how his hands are like in some kind of, gripping,
Looks like he's coming at you. Like he's ready to
It looks like he's going to strangle you or something, I think.
Or when he's sad, give you a hug.
Yeah, and he's smiling as if he's like enjoying it. And then he has that chaotic like glare right there. Now you have that frown of his, and he looks like he's going from a crazy grin to a crazy like
maniacal.
Yeah, maniacal. Yeah, like he's gonna kill you, and he's enjoying it.
I really am just like loving these colors. It would match with any yard haunt.
All right, guys, and he's 6 foot tall. So look at that.
He's a big guy.
He's a full-sized animatronic. I really like this guy.
Me too. I always love a clown.
All right, guys, that was our reaction to the Electrical Corpse and Two-Faced Teddy. So what'd you think about the Electrical Corpse, Katie?
I like him. I think he's different. He makes a great screechy noise. I love that he can fill up a lot of space in a window or hanging from a tree.
Yeah, and he is a remake from a 2016 animatronic, so it's cool to see him back.
Yeah, always love a revamp.
And what do you think about Two-Faced Teddy?
I always love clowns. The thing I like about him is he's simple, but he stands out. And I love that the colors are not your clown colors. They're more like Halloween colors, so they can fit inside or outside any haunt.
And what do you think about each of his faces? What do you think about the dynamic of the two?
I like it. It kind of reminds me of like a creepy version of like those drama masks, like the sad and the happy.
Yep.
It's like, woeful and crazy.
Yeah. All right, guys, there you go. That was our reactions to both the Electrical Corpse and Two-Faced Teddy. All right, guys, happy haunts. See you on the next video.
And subscribe to our channel.
Bye, guys.
Bye.